Good afternoon, or should I say good evening. Tonight, I will be speaking about Rita Gunther McGrath's article of Failure by Design. First off, without, reading anything that I've typed up, I would say that her failure by design is what she means is that you should plan to fail, not hope to fail, but plan to fail. So that if you have a goal, if you have a goal and you have these like plans, and then you should plan to fail as in if something does happen, you'll be able to bounce back. You'll be able to salvage anything that you have. But if you don't plan to fail and you plan so you just plan to succeed and failure does happen, you're scrambling because you don't know what to do. You didn't plan to fail, so you fail to act. So without reading anything, I would say that's what she was getting at when she wrote, when she wrote the article. First, a brief article summarization would be Rita McGrath's article argues that certain failures could be considered experiments that could be learned from instead of only non-successes. If I would have had a group, I would ask them, can you think of a time that you learned from your failure? The article also lists 5 skills that anyone could gain and that anyone can use to turn their failure into success. You find the five skills would be saying no when you cannot do something, using courage as a muscle, being brave, saying what you know with confidence. 3, celebrate your failures as if it was your success. Celebrate it as in how I see my failures, I would be at least I failed early instead of failing late. That's just how I see it. I'd rather fail early and I have time to make up for that mistake than failing late and then I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? 4th would be setting no goals. And 5th would be intentionally increasing your failure rate. I know they may sound ridiculous, but at the same time, the better you're at failing, the better you're at succeeding. So if you know how to fail, you know how to succeed. I know it sounds crazy, but that's something I really truly believe in. And the article also lays out 7 principles that any organization can use to turn their failures into a learning advantage. Some key terms that I got was 2. Was risk, which refers to a situation involving exposed to danger, or another one could be a risk of something unintentional happen, it happens and you didn't expect it to happen. That could be a risk, a good risk or a bad risk. And failure, which refers to a lack of success. So, but if you just take the definition of it, then you'll see failure as a bad thing. But if you see it for what it is, you can use your failure to succeed. I had a discussion question. It was, can anyone describe a time where they did not take no for an answer, and after they did that, they succeeded in what they did? And this follow-up question was, what was the situation? And the follow-up was, and what did the experience of having that, what was that experience like? Thinking you couldn't do something and then finding out that you could. I'm pretty sure that felt great. For my general discussion questions, I would have asked, what was your reaction to Rita Sanchez's article? Did anything stick out to you or surprised you? Mine would be that before this, I would have never planned to fail, ever. But now, I plan to fail. Another question I had for my general discussions that would have had the class, talking. After your most recent failure, what did you afterwards? What did you say to yourself? Did you say, what can I learn? Or what could have you done differently? Something like that. Another question was, what steps could you have taken before the structure failed? Is there anything that you could have foreseen and you didn't do anything that had happened? Or, was it just like that? But, yeah, that's about it. I think that covers about my take on the article. What do I think it means? What questions I would have asked, and what I got from it. Thank you.